The holiday travel rush is ramping up as airports prepare for record traffic ahead of Thanksgiving. Severe weather could also hamper travel both in the air and on the ground.
While we don't control the weather, we're doing everything in our power to keep flights safe and keep cancellations and delays low this Thanksgiving.
Airports across the country are bracing for the holiday rush.
We already have projections for Tuesday and Wednesday in the neighborhood of 35,000 passengers a day.
And airlines expecting their busiest Thanksgiving ever, with more than 10 million Americans already passing through TSA checkpoints since last week.
If you're feeling a little bit stressed about security, I would say give yourself a little extra time.
With travel well above pre-pandemic levels and nearly 50,000 scheduled flights expected on Wednesday alone, the FAA is opening up extra airspace, a rare move usually reserved for the military.
We know that people are trying to get from one place to another, and it is our goal and sincerest hope that we get everyone where they go as safely as humanly possible.
And ground travel will be busy too. AAA expecting this to be its third busiest Thanksgiving travel season since it started keeping track in 2000.
Everyone is going back to their hometown or for traveling purpose. So I think it might be some traffic jams.
But threats of severe weather could interfere with making it to the dinner table on time.
Mother Nature, of course, is the X factor in all of this.
A major storm system moving through the Mississippi Valley and Gulf Coast, combined with a blast of wintry weather in the Northeast, is expected to hit today. Chanel Call, CBS News.
There could be more air travel troubles in the near future. American Airlines flight attendants have asked for permission to strike. The airline insists there's no possibility of a walkout over the holidays, but negotiations have stalled. Thanksgiving is in just 2 days, as you know, and you're wondering about bringing a dish. Did you know that you can actually take food on the airplane with you? But there are certain rules you have to follow. For example, solid foods can fly with you as a carry-on. Anything that can be poured, spread, sprayed, or pumped should go in your checked bag. You want to make sure the food is easily accessible as it will go through additional screening. And if you still aren't sure, send a message to TSA on social media. When you're flying with children, there are certain things you can bring with you that you might not be able to if you don't have a child. For example, when it comes to formula, breast milk, and other food, you can bring them in a carry-on. They do not need to fit in a quart-sized bag. However, they do recommend putting breast milk and formula in clear bottles, not plastic bags or pouches. Those bags can't be screened and you might have to open them so they can be tested. Strollers, car seats, and baby carriers can go through security, but they must go through the X-ray machine. Expect to see more state troopers on the roads this week. They say they want to prevent any dangerous driving that could lead to dangerous and deadly crashes. Click it or ticket will also be in effect this week. They'll be looking for people who don't have seat belts on. Troopers are also warning against speeding and impaired driving. You can check traffic conditions on drivenc.gov before hitting the road. There is so much to be thankful for this time of year, and you can add cheaper gasoline to the list. Sheetz dropped the price of unleaded 88 to $1.99 until next Monday. You don't need a loyalty card to get the discount, but if you do have one, it'll actually be 4 cents cheaper at $1.96. But before you head to the pump, you need to make sure that your car can take unleaded 88.
When it comes to 88 octane, or what is often called E15, it tells you use only in 2001 and newer passenger vehicles and flex fuel vehicles. You're not to use it in other vehicles, boats, or gas-powered equipment. It can cause damage. So in case you're still wondering, hey, can I try this and save some money by trying the cheaper fuels? You need to look at your manual. I mean, who knows your car better than the company that actually made your car? So here's what mine says. I'm going to bring it forth for you so you can see it. It says unleaded gasoline, pump octane 87, and then it says, or higher, use of lower octane gasoline can cause persistent, heavy, metallic knocking noises that can lead to engine damage. Okay, now that is not what you want. Experts say a one-time fuel up mistake probably won't lead to long-term damage, but why chance it?
You'll want to shop around as you look to fill up too. The state average is $3.04, which is about the same as Guilford County. It's 2 cents cheaper at $3.02 in Greensboro. The cheapest gas in the Gate City is $2.92 at the Gas Town on South Eugene. The Exxon on East Market and the Mobil on West Wendover has gas for $2.94. There are some things you need to check on your car before taking a road trip. Experts suggest that you want to make sure your fluids are topped off. Get your oil changed and tires rotated, especially if it's been a while. Make sure your tires aren't worn down or going flat. And make sure everything is packed securely, especially any food. And check your car's recommended weight. You don't want to overcrowd it. Also, check for any blown lights to make sure you change them. Lots of people have already hit the roads for Thanksgiving. This is a live look at I-40 near Wendover Avenue. Let's take that full there. You can see quite a bit of traffic going both east and westbound. A lot of people for the evening commute. Keep in mind that the roads will be wet tonight. Tim is forecasting quite a bit of rain headed our way, so whether you're traveling to grandma's house or you're just headed home, make sure that you take it nice and slow. AAA has narrowed down the best and worst times to be on the road over the coming days. If you're driving tomorrow, the best time is before 11 a.m. On Thanksgiving, the best time is before 10 a.m. or after 5 p.m. On Black Friday, the best time is before 11 a.m. and after 7 p.m. And AAA suggests leaving before noon on Saturday or Sunday. If you missed any of this, we are putting all this information in the 2 Wants to Know section of our website. We will be right back.